Welcome back to Ye Old Show. With spring break season here, many people are looking to get out of the house and go somewhere safely. And if you're not ready to fly, road trips could be the answer. Our next guest is back in her van, traveling the country with her husband. Ladies and gentlemen, I love saying this, joining us live from her van is Stephanie Hansen.
Good morning.
Steph, first I need to check. Both of you are still alive, right? Where's your husband? I need proof that your husband is still alive.
He's preparing for our next segment, but he is still alive. Yesterday, we had to have a moment of separation.
Okay.
I sat in the front seat. He laid in the bed in the back, and someone pointed out that I caught him eating chips.
Yeah, that's Steph, you got it. Let him have whatever moment he needs, Steph. Let the man eat chips.
Horizontally eating chips.
It's fantastic. Okay, let's start off with where are you right now? Where are you today?
I'm in the Florida Keys. We've driven all the way from the Twin Cities. I'm in Key Largo Campground. And there's a lot of people that are living here. There are boats and a lot of kayaking. We're actually going to be showing you a kayak later on the Florida mangroves. There's gator signs everywhere, so I'm very on the alert. But yeah, we've driven through Wisconsin. We've driven through Georgia. We stopped in Charleston. It's been a great trip.
Okay, let's talk about some news you can use. You just said it. You've been to various states. Give us your observation of the different safety measures, what you've seen anecdotally. What have you witnessed? What stuck out to you?
You know, I thought because of COVID that it would be different states having different mask regulations. Certainly earlier in the spring when we traveled, when COVID just hit, we saw that. Surprisingly, Florida has been great. People wear masks everywhere. South Carolina, people were wearing masks everywhere. Georgia, Kentucky. The place that was the worst where people weren't wearing masks was Wisconsin. You got that, Wisconsin. Like, quick trip, nobody's masked in there. It was really surprising that Wisconsin was the place that was actually the worst in terms of safety precautions that I observed.
And I will back you up. People know I was just in Florida as safely as possible the week before last. And I agree with you. Other than the beach, I saw the same thing you observed there.
And it's funny because there's so many things you can do outside here. Like, you can eat outside, you can kayak, you can swim. There's so many places to be outside that you see masks everywhere inside. Not as many masks outside, but all the servers are wearing masks. When you go into a grocery store, everybody is wearing a mask. I'm surprised how good it's been here. I expected Florida would maybe be the worst, but it's been just fine.
Let's talk about food. Let's start with Charleston. She crab soup. What is this, Steph?
Oh, okay, I ate it every single day. It's basically a cup of cream with she crab in it, and that's just like little pieces of crab, but they make the broth with a roe, and it has little, it's so delicious. It has red pepper. She crab soup is something you can only get in certain parts of the country, Charleston being one of them, Baltimore being another. It's my favorite thing. Also, oysters Rockefeller I had a lot of down here, and that's oysters that are broiled with a little spinach. I've just eaten seafood every single day. I haven't eaten meat once in like a week and a half.
You also had a lobster roll. You know, you and I both love the lobster roll. Oh, look. Oh, wow. You got your whole body language just changed. Let me do it again. Lobster roll. Yeah. Where was this
I got
at?
very excited. The lobster roll was at a place called Snooks. And it's an outdoor beach bar, and I had a painkiller there. I had the best Bloody Mary. It had clam juice in it and had a piece of shrimp and bacon. The lobster roll was not as good as Smack Shack because they didn't have the toasty roll, but the lobster inside, there was a lot of it. And it was only $15, which I thought was pretty cheap for a lobster roll sandwich.
You told the producers one of your favorite stops, if not your favorite so far, has been Charleston. Why?
Well, I think I would feel so, my brother moved there, so I got to meet my niece for the first time, who's 6 months old, so that was a highlight. But I just feel like it's a great place weekend. The historic houses that you can look at, the gardens were beautiful. There's lots of history there of the slave trade, which is very interesting. We went to a couple of museums. There's 3 plantations that are there, and you get all the historical context of what that's like. And Charleston was like the richest city in the early Americas because of the slave trade, because of the plantations that were there and the work that was being done there. So it's just super interesting. We really love Charleston. The food is great. It's a great place to go.
We'll end how we began. You mentioned gator warnings. Have you seen any gators so far, though?
No, but I've eaten them. You can eat these like fried gator chunks with a citrus sauce. So I ate them because I was like, well, gators and I don't have any fondness for them. I don't need to, they're protected in Florida. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, well, don't say that out loud. Now they're going to be looking for you, Steph. You're eating them. You're busting on them on television.
I know,
now they're
and
going
I'm
to come
about to
looking
get
for
into
you.
the water. I'm about to get into the water for the next segment, and honestly, I have been looking for them, but I haven't seen any yet. But I know they're here because there's signs everywhere, and I'll show you something when we do the next segment about how they keep the gators out of the swimming area.
Oh God. Okay. Now, Steph, Lord knows I want this show to be popular. I want this to be a success. Let's not make news. Please be safe in this next segment. I don't need you eaten whole by a gator in this next segment. So please
Can you imagine?
No, I love you. Again, I want our show to go viral. I don't want our show going viral because you're eaten whole on live television. So please be careful, okay, Steph? Okay.
I will be careful. The lobster's out there getting it set up, so we're good.
Okay. Stephanie's going to take every safety precaution. We're going to get ready. We don't know about her husband, but Steph is going to be safe. Stephanie plus a gator plus a kayak when we return. Back in a moment. Oh, this is not going to end well. Welcome back to Gator Wrestling with Hansen. This fall on Fox. We're back with our buddy Stephanie Hansen, who's traveling the country in her van. She joins us now on the waterfront, getting ready to wrestle a gator. What are we doing here, Hansen? What's going on? I hear this is about a kayak.
Yeah, so I'm at the Key Largo campground, and it is right on what are called the Florida mangroves.
Okay.
And these are shallow waters. They're kind of brackish. They're about 2 or 3 feet deep. And you can kayak in them. But if you see behind me that line of bubbles in the water.
Those are gators?
That's a bubbler that keeps the gators off the beach. So I'm safe as long as I don't cross the line. But of course we will. So here is our kayak. And it is a Paddle North kayak. And it is from the Twin Cities. I had an opportunity to talk with them. It blows up. It's like 50 pounds and it comes in a bag. So we brought it with us on this trip because we thought it'd be super fun. It's a kayak, it's a canoe, and it's also a stand-up paddleboard. So as you can see, we're going to head out there, cross the gator line, and hopefully enjoy some kayaking today with a Minnesota-made company.
Okay, I just want one quick question. Did you say that thing comes in a bag?
Yes, it comes in like a roller bag and it blows up and it's really cool. It's got 2 seats. You can stand in it. You can also paddle in it, and you can use it like a canoe or you can use it like a kayak. I'm just here to tell you.
Go ahead.
Kayaking's hard.
Yes, it is.
Kayaking's hard. It's too hard. You got to be coordinated.
Yes.
We are just canoe.
No.
Yeah, canoeing is way easier.
Where do you put the sticks and things to ward off the gators? Is there a cabinet for that?
You know, all the stuff comes in the bag. But when we were out in it yesterday, just giving it our initial test run, I did think like, okay, if I saw eyes in the water, could I poke my paddle on it? Because honestly, I have no love for the gator. Like, if I see one, I'm going to poke it. I'm not going to be nice. I'm going to like scramble. I'm in an inflatable kayak, for goodness sake.
Yeah. Okay. Are you getting in now?
I'm going to get in here. Oh, I see the lobsters coming towards me. He doesn't want to be on camera today. We called my husband the lobster from the radio show because he had an oven mitt on his hand one year from surgery.
Yeah.
But okay, so.
Okay, lobster has the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, Stephanie's getting in. And now again, experts say she should not cross the bubbler border. But of course.
No, I should not cross the bubbler, because if I cross the bubbler, here, Kurt, you hold this. That means I'm in gator territory. Okay, here we go.
Here we go, Steph. Godspeed, my love. Godspeed. Here she goes. She's getting
Minnesota made.
Minnesota made. Steph, watch out for the. No.
Oh, see, these people are coming.
Yeah, I know. Steph, do you have reverse on that thing? Be careful, Steph.
The bubbler is where the gator line is.
Yeah, Steph, you're scaring the locals. You're scaring. You're scaring those locals, Steph. Okay, is she? Cross the bubbler.
I'm nervous.
No, cross it, Steph.
Ooh, I'm just going.
You're going in circles, Hansen.
Oh, son.
Are you in a whirlpool?
Good paddler.
She's literally going in circles.
That's the line, Jace.
Okay. Well, we'll check back in with you at the end of the show to make.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, this is not going to end well. Okay, Hansen, you're going in circles again,
No,
Hansen.
it's not going to end well.
No, it's not.
I'm going to be out here.
Somebody rescue her. There's Stephanie Hansen, everybody.
Jace, I didn't grow up in the.
Follow Stephanie on her journeys. Go to stephaniesdish.com. Can you, Kendall, call the Florida DNR real quick for you, please? Thank you. Still ahead, producer Ted is lost right now. There's no Bachelor to watch. How can he fill that hole in his heart? Well, we had an idea, and we'll show you when we come back. Back in a moment. Florida DNR, Kendall. Just Google them.